Your 2018 home of March Madness. The Masters, the PGA Championship, PGA Tour, SEC Football, the NFL, and February 3rd, Super Bowl 53.
The Kentucky Wildcats have never been on a walk like this. Ahead, a sellout crowd, the SEC East title on the line. Big Blue Nation hoping to send the Cats onto the SEC Championship game for the first time. But to get to Atlanta, Kentucky must beat the defending SEC champs, 6th-ranked Georgia. A football Saturday, unlike any other in the Commonwealth of Kentucky.
Here in the Bluegrass State, today it's the Dogs versus the Wildcats.
Let's go!
We're just getting warmed up, just getting started, already fired up. Yeah, this party ain't nothing like it round here, going down out here. Get it warmed up and get it started. Get him in there! Touchdown! You need a good time, well, Snell gets the call. Who's setting it off? You know that's us. You already know we get warmed up. We're just getting warmed up. He's gonna throw. Touchdown! Kentucky!
Over the shoulder catch, J.J. Holliman.
We're just getting warmed up. The Home Depot SEC on CBS.
There has never been a football game with more on the line played in Lexington, Kentucky. And every one of the sellout crowd of 61,000 at Kroger Field knows it. We welcome you to the first of 2 top 10 matchups, the Home Depot SEC on CBS. First here in Lexington, 6th-ranked Georgia plays the 9th-ranked Wildcats of Kentucky for the SEC East title. Tonight, number 1 ranked Alabama versus number 3 LSU in Baton Rouge. The Tide can clinch the West. With John Schriffen on the sideline, Rick Neuheisel, Aaron Taylor, I'm Carter Blackburn. In 1950, the Kentucky Wildcats won the SEC and beat Oklahoma in the Sugar Bowl. So, Rick, it's only been 68 years to get the Cats back in this position.
Kentucky is playing for the SEC East title in football. Let that sink in football. And it's no accident. They are sturdy on both sides of the ball. Defensively, they're the number 1 scoring defense in the country. Offensively, they've run for over 200 yards per game. And they are built in the image of their head coach, Mark Stoops, a self-admitted chip-on-the-shoulder coach. But to get it done, they got to go through Georgia.
They certainly do. And this is a Georgia team that is the youngest in the SEC. 68% of the players are freshmen or sophomores on this roster. So although they're used to playing in these big games, this young team's going to have to step up in its biggest test of the season. Because if the narrative that Georgia is a dynasty in the making is going to continue, this is a must-win for the Bulldogs.
Take a look at the Do Project Smarter, brought to you by the Home Depot. We take a look at this elite Kentucky defense.
Well, I'll tell you what was smart. What was smart was for their leader, Josh Allen, to come back for a senior year. He's stronger, he's faster. You can see the elite pass rush move that has NFL scouts drooling. He's also got a ton of upper-class teammates excited about the challenge today. Here you're going to see another good pass rush, forcing the ball out of the hand of Drew Lock, and Cash Daniel, a junior linebacker, making a play. Going to see a lot of this today.
Oh, meanwhile, for Georgia, 7-1 on the year. That 1 loss at LSU. Aaron, the bye week came at the right time because they come back against Florida in Jacksonville, and they seem to correct a lot of these numbers that went wrong in Baton Rouge.
And that's a good news for them if you're a Bulldogs fan, because Kentucky is built a lot like LSU. But this Georgia team showed a lot of resiliency in their game against Florida a week ago. Jake Fromm was masterful, throwing for 240 yards, was outstanding, 6 for 7 and 3 touchdowns with no interceptions on 3rd down, but it was the consistent running game. Holyfield with the body blows, DeAndre Swift with the knockout punch, and then that defense flying around. Useful as they are, 3 turnovers proved to be the difference.
A Kentucky fan told me earlier today, this moment is a dream come true. The Kentucky Wildcats playing for an SEC East title, the number 9 ranked team in the country on their home field. Saturday in November with a view of Atlanta all the way to the national championship game in Santa Clara, California. The Home Depot SEC on CBS is sponsored by Dr. Pepper, GMC, Chick-fil-A, and by Wheels Up.